Hi guys, welcome to the Graphic City. In this video, I am going to show you the main interface of Photoshop, some basic default selections and some tools. So let's open the Photoshop. You can see the Photoshop main interface is open. So there are many options like file, edit, image. We will discuss it later. Now I am going to file and there will be an option of new. I am clicking on it. As you can see, our dialog box is open. As Photoshop is based on pixels, so the scale of your project is very important. There are many document types given in Photoshop by default which have different purposes. Like if you are doing web design, then you should select the web document type. If you are making a mobile app design, then you should select the mobile app design option. Below there is given the details of document type like scale, width, height, resolution. If you are making a project for the computer screen, then the resolution of 72 is enough. You can make your own document type by selecting the custom option and giving your own scales and setting your own resolution, and then go to the save preset. This document will be saved. You can also delete it. Now the canvas is open. On the left side you have your toolbar and on the right side you have different panels like color, swatches, gradient and patterns, and on the below side you have learn, libraries and adjustments. You can also place these panels according to your own choice as about where you want to place these panels on the screen, and can also save this setting. One more thing, if these panels are removed by mistake, you can reset them. Go to the window option, then workspace, then reset essentials. Now let's move to the toolbar. The first tool is the move tool. You can easily move any layer with the help of this move tool. See how. As this is a transparent layer, I have used brush on this layer. You can see that I can easily move it with the help of the move tool. On the top side in the move tool, there are some options. Let's check them. With the help of this transform control, you can easily scale up and down the layer, or also you can rotate it. If you are done with the transform control, then click on this tick icon. Now the second tool is the marquee tool. Let's check about it. The basic function of this marquee tool is that it picks out the area which you select, and this area looks like an active site. Anything which you do in the canvas is done only in this selected area. Like, let me show you its demo. I am using the brush tool, and the black color is only painted on the selected area, not on the outside. If you want to undo it, use the shortcut key Ctrl Z. All of my shortcut keys which I used are shown on the bottom of the right corner. You can also easily move the selected area. Now let's check the options of the marquee tool on the top side of the screen. As you can see, the first icon is selected. The purpose of this icon is that by choosing this option we can select only one area at a time. If we select another area, the first one will be deleted. The purpose of second icon is that we can select multiple areas in the same time, as like I am showing you that. Now the purpose of third icon is that it deselects the area which we pick out on the canvas, as you can see on the screen. And the purpose of last icon is that it merges the common area between the two or more selected areas. Now again have a look on it. You should practice it 2 to 3 times so that you can have a grip on it. Just to give color to your selection, press the shortcut key Alt Backspace. Your foreground color will be painted on the selected area. To deselect the selected area, you can right click and there is an option of deselect, and you can also use the shortcut key Ctrl D. Let's talk about this feather option. This feather option softens the edges of our selection. Now let's move to the style option. As you can see, the normal is selected, so we can make the selection of the area according to our requirement. But in fixed ratio, the area which we select is selected in a square, no matter about how much we scale it up and down, but it is continuously in a square. And the last option of fixed size, as its name is indicating that it is a specific size, so the area will be selected in a fixed size, or you can say in a specific size. Marquee tool has some more options. To check them, press and hold the left click on the marquee tool and you can see the options like ellipse marquee tool, single row marquee tool and single column marquee tool. Let's have a look on them. These options are also same like rectangular marquee tool, but the difference is of their shapes, but they have the same functions. Now have a look on the last two options. To describe their function, I am giving this layer a color. Now see, these are the single row and columns. The single row marquee tool selects only one pixel row. Concentrate on it, you will easily understand. As you can see, I am giving this single row pixel selected area a color with the Alt backspace short key. Now we are done with the move tool and the marquee tool. One thing, if you want to give your canvas the background color, then press the key Ctrl backspace, and a foreground color then Alt backspace. Now again have a relook on these tools function. Do practice them on the Photoshop. Give your feedback to us below in the comment section. And if you like the video, have a thumbs up and do share it with your friends. If you haven't subscribed yet, then subscribe to our channel and press the bell icon so that you will be notified with our latest tutorials.